Hello, everyone. I've been suffering a lot psychologically and emotionally. Uh, and I have this wish for dying. It's suicidal, but I can't kill myself, so I'm wishing that I would die. And just today, I told the Hazir Imam that I wanted to just see his face and then die. It's really bad. They can't even catch the culprit who did this to me. That is caused schizophrenic symptoms. And now the medication is not working on me, so I have to try something else because the side effects are bad. Edema is one of them, which kills my knees. And so I'd like to talk briefly, but if I go into detail, please bear with me and forgive me. In Pakistan, there are these people who come. I had to experience it, but unfortunately, I couldn't catch them. They come for healing. They say that, they're Shia Muslims. Like Yusuf Zaidi was. His father, when he came in year 2000, his father was in a judge in the Sindh club. Sindh court. Sorry. And so he came with his friend's helper, someone who could take spirits out. And he gave me a lot of pain, very painful sleep that day when they were coming in the daytime. First the pain, and then later on they came in the evening. Yusuf Zaidi Arbab Shah and Sikandar Shah. And they told me Sikandar Shah was the healer. His father had gone into prison, and he told me briefly about his father, that in prison his father said that they are from Muhammad's family, Sayyid, Sunni, although, but like that, and he didn't want to work in prison. So what they did was Sikandar Shah gave me water, So he had prayed something in the water on the pretext that something is on me. I had chronic fatigue and I couldn't cope with life or work. So I met this person and he told me, Yusuf Zaidi told me he couldn't take spirits out, but that Hazrat Fatima Zahra had made him his son. Her son. And so I trusted in him due to Hazrat Fatima Zahra Salamullah Alayha's a name. Now this has happened to me. It's been many years, and you would say, why after so many years we can't even catch these people? But I had to experience the corruption in Pakistan, and against my own health, they didn't heal me at all. In fact, they've made matters so worse that now I have a mental illness. Since 2000 I had it, but I wanted a miracle, and I didn't want to get addicted to medications. So please be careful if you're in Pakistan. Make sure that, oh yes, and he also came for contract law tuitions, and Yusuf Zaidi. And he showed me his ID, student, college or university ID card. I wish I had taken a photocopy of it and kept it. And I've forgotten. He later on, when I suspected him, he gave me his mother's name and father's name. Now the mother was in SM Law College during those days, and she herself was hearing voices and seeing a man on the roof, and she had these laughter fits. he told me about his house, but his two brothers went into the Pakistani army, Arif and Asif, or Asif and Arif, Zaidi, and they were living in this, judges area near the Sindh court. But then they moved to a better place after having uh, made me go insane. I think someone must be paying them for this. And then Yusuf Zaidi got married to his childhood cousin, lover, Chanda. And Farah, I found out her name was Farah on Facebook when I was checking. This is what's happened to me. They did something with the stars or something, because I had this dream that there's a brown star, and when I read about it, it had lithium. So they do give lithium in the medication, psychotropic, psychiatric medication they've given me too. It helps, and I had these headaches, and it started with vomiting. It's vomiting schizophrenia with suspicions and voices. And he did tell me against my principal that she had prayed something negative about me. This Yusuf Zaidi with Sikandar Shah and Arbab Shah, his friend. So I've suffered a great deal. I was for many years shocked. I couldn't accept my mental illness. I thought prayers and Bibi Fatima Zahra, Salam Alaiha, would not allow this to happen to me. And, but this didn't happen. I have become, I'm going to go to the hospital, get medication, be on it, and dependent on medication. It hasn't gone. I was supposed to get married. I was having these dreams, and they were telling me they're healing me, but they weren't. And this voice thing is really too much for me. The feeling and all. I think kindness and compassion would be better. I hope you understand. And for Pakistan, I would say that please be careful to those who, I wish them the best, those who have lost their minds or, are suffering from something psychological. People don't understand our suffering. And then there are people who are really cheating and deceiving, and they're making things worse by indulging in black magic. And they even gave me something to eat. So please be careful, even if they take Hazrat Fatima Zahra, Salam Allah Alaiha's name, 12 Shias, please be careful. At one time we used to say that if someone gave us poison in her name, we would take it, and we know that we would be healed. It would have a, this thing, a positive effect on us. But this is not what's happened to me. And even though I had this so much faith in Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam, so those who are naive and who have the faith and could come across someone like that, like Yusuf Zaidi, he's now in London, UK, with his wife now. So please be careful. Also the terrorism and all this. Although he's not involved directly, but they could really make violent people out of people, so it's not the terrorists, It's actually the party behind who is playing spiritual evil havoc in this world. So my message is I could ask you to be careful. I'm just giving my story. And for years, it's not like I didn't have faith in Ahl Bayt, but Yusuf Zaidi used Hazrat Fatima Zahra. Please be careful about these 12-ver Shia. I was from a 12-ver Shia. My mother died a 12-ver Shia, tragically. And the whole house they disturbed. They disturbed my sister, they disturbed my mother, and me they disturbed to no end. In fact, giving me schizophrenia now, mental illness. So they come in a very calm, cool manner. They come saying that they want to help. They beg you. They tell you about, they tell you the lies, he is the son, Hazrat Fatima Zahra has made him, and things like that. So please don't trust these people. Although, yes, and he didn't even take money from me. So please be careful. There's someone else paying them behind. And don't think that because, he didn't take money from me that they could be genuine. They are no way genuine in any way, whether they take money from you or they're being given money to do this to us. Whoever is in a little problem, they make things worse. Don't go to these people, take their even if you take help from them, take their ID. They will show it to you from far away and then keep it. Don't make this mistake by trusting them because they've even shown you their student or some ID, Pakistani ID, okay, to get a photocopy of it. Don't make the mistakes I've made. Thank you so much. I will continue later.